don't gotta be rough with me, man.
What the hell?
Why you guys being so rough with me, bro?
You just open the door for
Damn.
us.
So it doesn't mean you gotta rough me up?
Ain't nobody roughing you up.
Yeah, you're being rough.
Ever seen someone commit grand theft disguised as a furniture delivery? In today's video, a $2,000 leather sofa became the centerpiece of a full-blown identity fraud case, but the couch wasn't the only thing getting hauled away. She stole a $2,000 sofa with forged documents, then blamed someone else. June 11th, 2023. A quiet morning in Ohio quickly turned chaotic when a rent-a-center manager called and started the whole thing. Someone scammed us out of a $2,000 sofa using someone else's identity. At first, it looked like a late payment, but what was it? It was identity fraud, masquerading as a luxury leather sofa.
So we require that they email over an awards letter or check stub, a utility bill or a lease, and their ID.
Okay.
Okay. So we deliver the stuff to this address on Kester. There's a black man there. Not this guy, because once the guys got to look and they realized it wasn't him, but it was a guy that looked similar to him. Anyways,
Okay.
So 2 days later, we the payment comes due for the very first payment. I call the guy's phone number, and this guy answered the phone, and he's flipping out like he has no idea what we're talking about. He don't even live on this side of town. Blah 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 blah. So come to find
You always
out,
go to the opposite side of town to do your stealing.
exactly. Well, and then this is the thing. So like him and I start talking. He's like, "Look, ma'am." He's like, "I'm 40." Blah 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 blah. He's like, "I don't get Social Security." He's like, "I don't live at this address," and he like showed me on this video his address where he lives at.
Okay.
So anyways, I don't know how the hell this lady does this, but there's the awards letter, and the only reason that I caught it was because the more I got to looking into the lease, then I realized in the lease where she sent us the lease, she forgot to take her name out of there and put his name in it. This signature here, which is supposedly the Richard Jackson guy, this guy, doesn't match our delivery. Mm-hmm. Like this was when it was delivered. So she made a bogus awards letter. This is a lease, which I know you can get leases offline. Those aren't nothing. Mm-hmm. But what blows my mind is...
Is this the lease letter that she... Okay.
And you have the awards letter.
Yeah.
And then there's an AES bill, which is the electric bill.
And this guy's name?
Yeah. How the hell she did... What the hell did the electric bill go?
The order seemed normal. A luxury sofa. Ordered online, scheduled for delivery. But after delivery, the payment never arrived. No response. So the store looked deeper. And the red flags exploded. Lease? Forged. Utility bill? Forged. The identity used to make the purchase? Stolen.
Okay, so the story gets even better yet. One of our old customers calls us, and she's like, "Hey, Jess, it's Lindsay." She's like, "I have a question for you." I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Can you tell me if," she told me the girl's name, "if she used me as a reference to get furniture through you guys?" And I'm like, so I typed this girl's name in, and I'm like, "No." I was like, "I don't even have her as a customer." She goes, "Okay, well, she lives at this address," and then she gave me this address. And I'm like, and I just so happened was in this guy's account, and it clicked in my head. I'm like, well, that's his address. She's like, "No." She goes, "Jess," she's like, I guess she's known for doing identity theft. Mm-hmm. I guess she's on probation in Kettering. So the girl called me because she was flipping out because the Samantha chick had texted her a couple days ago wanting to use her as a reference. And she's like, "No." So she just called me to see if she did, and I'm like, "No." So Lindsay ends up going into this whole long story about this Samantha girl. She's like, and now she's trying to sell my stuff because Lindsay called me back this morning. She's like, "Jess, she just tried to sell me your furniture." I'm like, "She's what?" She goes,
What's the total on the furniture right now?
Oh, Jesus. Okay, give me a second. I can get it.
Thought I saw.
So this is the cost of it, and that's how much she's paid me.
Okay.
But it was underneath his name. So when we delivered it to apartment A, which is on the left-hand side. She lives in apartment B right across here. So she had us deliver it to a vacant apartment and move the shit over to her apartment.
Okay. Are these copies for me?
I can make copies. Actually, here, I'll just...
Yep.
It was grand theft by fraud, and the sofa was in an apartment that didn't match the name on any of the paperwork. That's when the police were called. When police arrived at the listed address, they expected a routine recovery call. What they got was a fight.
That one may be empty. Yep. Riverside Police, open the door.
Riverside Police, last chance. We're gonna kick your door open.
You said you heard people talking. No. Nope, there it goes. There it is. Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go. Alright, where are you at? Step out with your hands up now.
You don't gotta be rough with me, man.
What the hell?
Why you guys being so rough with me, bro?
You just opened the door for us.
Damn. So it doesn't mean you gotta rough me up?
Ain't nobody roughing you up.
Yeah, you're being rough. I'm not gonna drop it on my carpet. I'm not pulling away. I'm big. I'm big. I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not tensing up. Can you stop yanking my wrist, please?
You want another set of cuffs?
What the fuck? Please, I'm big.
The suspect, who appeared agitated and claimed innocence, argued with the police and accused another individual of orchestrating the scam. When the police tried to arrest her, she ran, argued, denied, blamed a mystery accomplice. Eventually, force was used. She was taken down and handcuffed, still screaming her innocence.
Please, I'm big. Can you please do it? Please.
I'll do it. Come here.
Thank you. I need my purse right here. Can you call my sister, please?
We'll handle it. Okay.
Please.
Monday morning quarterback guy.
Yeah.
There's a couple things we could have done to get
Yeah, well,
pay
this
easier.
wasn't
One
cool.
could have
This
been-
wasn't cool either.
One could have been like, hey, come here, we do it all by consent. The other could have been,
Yeah.
we have a search warrant. All right, we're going to
Okay.
get it in and open the door.
They're right there. I need my door locked. I can't. Not in this neighborhood. Please.
I got you. We're gonna go right out here.
I need
I'll
my
grab it,
door
I'll grab
locked, please.
Well, they're not done.
Okay, well, I need my door locked still.
We'll make sure it's taken care of. And I'm in uniform, so I'm not even sure what the situation is. To be honest. Here, step over here. I gotta unlock this.
I really need my door locked.
Well, I promise you.
They're right by my TV.
You have my word. I'll handle it. Okay.
Is that a yes?
Yeah.
I'm not saying this to be disrespectful, but can you read right there? What does that say?
You have the right to remain silent.
Okay. I would like to get your side of the story, but I can't force you to do that. That's up to you. It's up to you.
Okay, this guy, Richard J. We gamble together and stuff like that. And, he came over one day and he wanted to, we was trying to get him something from Rent Center. And he told me to order it, and then, as soon as they delivered it over there, he didn't answer the phone or anything, and then he calls me threatening me, saying he's going to beat me up and all this other stuff, and this was just a couple of days ago. And I got it on my phone where he called and all that stuff.
Why don't you call the police?
It's not like he knew I had it, and he came over and did it. How else would I have any of his stuff? And he did his information,
Well, you forged some documents.
I didn't forge any documents. He did those.
You took your lease agreement from here on Kester Avenue.
He did that stuff.
You left your name on a part of the document.
He did that stuff, though. Okay, I might have let him, but he did that. And you can ask.
What do you mean you
let?
Why would you let him if it was
Because
all in his?
Because he said that he was trying to get this stuff to sell it.
It doesn't make it. But did you or did you not reach out to Lindsay to try to sell it yourself? Did you try to do that?
No, I did not. No, I did not.
Why would she lie about that?
Because she's a lying. She didn't even
How
know
do you
me.
think we even
She
got...
didn't even know me like that.
Well, you do know her.
No, she knows of me. I don't like that.
So how do you think we got to this
Of course she's
point?
going to say anything she can.
She's the one who told Riverside that or Rent-A-Center that something weird was going on.
she was probably high as too. Yeah. Look at
So
your,
why
look
didn't
at your source.
So let me tell you something that doesn't make sense. If this was all concocted by Richard, right?
It was both of us, but he knew that I was just helping him get it.
But
He
why
knew
wouldn't
that.
he? But why wouldn't he?
How else would I have his information? How else would he submitted his ID and everything?
But why wouldn't he just do it himself? Why does he need you?
Because he don't know how. He's not computer literate.
So you did know that you were ripping off Rent-A-Center. I mean,
No, I didn't rip off nobody. I didn't rip off anybody.
but you did.
They delivered it here. Okay, they delivered it here. It's not in my name, and I didn't forge anything. That's what he did. So, you know, that's on them.
The signature on the Rent-A-Center agreement, we compared the two. It didn't come from him. Did you help him by signing that?
I did not sign anything.
Oh, okay.
No.
You understand your story is just ridiculous, right?
Man, this is all ridiculous.
Right, but you did. But it's ridiculous because now you're caught.
So he's allowed to call and threaten me and everything else.
Why didn't you report?
And you guys.
So why didn't you report that to
you
the
guys
police?
believe
Why
the
didn't you?
damn dope fiend.
Why didn't you report that to the
You
police?
guys believe Lindsay
Did you-
Summers a damn dope fiend.
Did you call and report that to the police?
I think
yes
I just
or no?
want to talk to my lawyer.
Okay, what's your name?
Charges filed. Grand theft over $1,000. Identity fraud. Violation of probation. And here's the kicker. She was on probation for another theft just 90 days earlier. This wasn't a one-time theft. It was a series of incidents, and the court wasn't going to let that go. From a legal perspective, the suspect's actions involved multiple violations of Ohio state law. The primary offense, grand theft, falls under Ohio Revised Code. Chapter 2913, which addresses theft and related offenses. Specifically, Section 2913 Motto 2 defines theft as knowingly obtaining or exerting control over property without the owner's consent. The penalties for grand theft can vary depending on the value of the stolen property, with offenses involving amounts over $1,000 classified as felonies. In this case, the theft of a $2,000 couch qualifies as a felony, potentially resulting in severe penalties, including imprisonment and fines. Additionally, the suspect's use of forged documents and stolen identity information implicates violations under Ohio Revised Code. Chapter 2913, Sections 2913-42 and 2913-43, which cover fraud and identity theft. These sections address the unauthorized use of personal information and fraudulent misrepresentation, with penalties including additional fines and imprisonment. She drank beer while grocery shopping, then tried to sue the cops after getting arrested. On October 31st in Florida, a Publix grocery store became the scene of a serious incident. It was a drunk, barefoot woman sipping beer in the baking aisle, slurring her words and stumbling between shoppers. She was loud, she was unbalanced, and she was chugging beer straight from the can as if the store was her living room. Then, she nearly took out an entire shelf of wine. Managers stepped in, calm, polite, professional. They asked her to leave. She refused, said she was just picking up flour, but the beer in her hand said otherwise. Police were called. Officers found her near checkout visibly drunk, glassy-eyed, and defiant. They asked her to pay for the beer she'd already opened and leave the store.
Did they ask you to leave?
No, just to check out. So I'd already had some to drink, so he was touching what I had, and I'm buying the sanitizer, so I didn't want him to touch what I'm going to
Okay,
pay
but
for.
Here's the deal. You can't drink alcohol in the store.
But I had already
You could
been
buy it
drinking.
and you could take it home with you.
That's fine.
Okay, so why don't we just go ahead and pay for what you consumed?
All right, but I'm
Okay.
just going to look for one
No,
more
no, you're not going to look for anything else. It's time to go.
Okay, but this is
Is this,
something that
you
I
guys want
paid
this
for.
young lady to leave?
You gotta pay for this and leave.
Okay, ma'am, it's time to go.
No.
You-
I didn't even touch it. It hasn't even been
Why
opened.
are you opening
No,
the
why-
containers?
no. Listen, this is the only one that came from that. So take this one out right here. See this one?
You're,
No.
okay,
Why
do you have identification?
Yes, but look.
Okay,
this one
let me.
right here
May I see your
hasn't been
ID?
opened.
I got you. Let me see your
That
ID,
doesn't go
please.
with that.
It's unacceptable. You cannot open there.
I didn't open it.
You
have
opened
to,
this.
Let's see you crack it open.
Listen,
no.
you opened this
I did.
to take that
So
out.
what?
To me.
I didn't-
Let me see your ID, please.
Just go ahead and start checking me out.
No, I want to see your identification because I need your
Everybody
name.
knows who I am. I'm Danny Samantha.
None of us know who you are. So let me see your
isn't
ID.
that funny. No, go ahead and start checking me out.
Listen, I don't work for Publix. I need to see your identification. And if it continues, you will go to the county jail.
Yeah.
So let me see your ID. Because this is a separate matter. You're going to be trespassed from this property. If you return, to this property, you will be arrested for trespassing. Yes, ma'am.
Place I've been shopping for my whole entire life.
This is unacceptable. You can't walk through the aisles drinking and opening other stuff and ruining another 12-pack of or whatever it is.
No, I didn't even touch it.
You
I'll
opened
pay for
that.
it.
You guys want to check her out, whatever she paid for?
But instead of cooperating, she grabbed another beer, opened the fridge case, and tried to walk out with it without paying. Security cameras caught everything when officers tried to stop her. She snapped, started yelling, twisting, tried to run. A scuffle broke out near the exit. She claimed the officers smashed her head against
You're not.
Stop it. Stop.
I'm not sure what you think you're doing.
Stop. You're about throwing stuff. Stop. Stop. Relax. Why are
You're gonna pay for this stuff and
Stop
you're gonna
hurting
leave.
me.
Stop.
You're
I
gonna,
already had this happen last
listen,
night.
you need to relax.
No, you don't have to hurt my
I'm
arm.
gonna detain you because you're acting crazy. Stop.
Calm down.
Stop.
You calm down.
Just being detained right now because you're running around the store like you ain't making no sense. Why are you running around the store?
Something smells.
You're just being trespassed for. Why are you running?
Because
You're not
it's
going to
been
jail.
happening to me for days now. Every time I go to buy something, it was paid for. And then when I get to the front, it's not paid for. Credit cards have been switched on me.
Why are you yelling?
Because everybody knows me and you act like you don't know me.
I don't know you.
Oh, well, this keeps getting tighter and tighter. No, please.
No, it's okay.
Listen, you're just being detained because you're acting. We don't want to hurt you. You're running around the store like a crazy person.
I was going to pay for my items.
Oh, he told you to stop. You should just stop.
To leave, you need to leave. This
Let me tighten these up.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm gonna tighten these up so they won't hurt you. That's what I'm
Please
gonna
stop. Listen. Please stop.
do. I'm just gonna tighten
I'm
them up so
not
they won't hurt you.
resisting.
I know you're not.
You're going to untighten them?
I'm gonna, yes.
Yep, that's all we're doing.
Look, it's loose here.
That's all we're
It's
doing.
loose here, so I'm gonna tighten them up so they won't tighten up.
Oh, you're going to tighten them up
No,
so
we're
they...
gonna lock
I'm gonna lock them. I'm sorry. I'm gonna lock them so they
We're
won't get any tighter.
gonna lock them.
Stop moving around.
Okay, what's
Can you please not move around, please?
yeah?
Yeah, you smacked my head against... I hope everybody saw that. You smashed my head against the wood. Did everybody see that? Is there blood? Yeah. You smashed my head against the wood right there in Publix. Oh, it's not over. Everybody witnessed it.
Stop. Come on. Stop.
No, he smashed
Just
my
stop.
head. Right. I'm not leaving yet.
You gotta go.
We're gonna walk outside. We're gonna walk outside, okay?
No, you smashed my head.
You're not in trouble.
Everybody saw it too.
She was cuffed and taken to the local jail. But her story didn't end there. She missed her court dates, ignored her summons. She's officially wanted. She claims she's going to sue the police for excessive force even though the entire incident was caught on surveillance and officer body cam.
That could come over here and verify who you are and all that
Oh,
stuff?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Why are you running around the store?
I just was wanting to...
All he was trying to...
Dude, I don't want
Ma'am.
to talk about that. That's not a...
Well, I'm explaining to you why you're being detained.
I didn't...
The officer's asking you to stop
I
and you
was
keep
paying
running.
for
Why?
my items.
And then you're trying to throw me with an orange. Why would you want to throw me with an orange? You would have done that, would have made things worse for you.
Hey, honey, we gotta just sit up in there real quick.
Sit in the car.
Store, so we don't get hit.
Just
We're
sit in the
gonna
car,
get
I'll lower
hit.
the window.
Yeah, we'll lower the window. We don't want to get hit.
You're just being detained right now until we figure out what's going on.
You're spitting on me.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to spit
I
at
do
you.
not need your spit on me.
You sit in the car, please?
No.
Please.
It is
No, I don't want to put my hands on you again.
105
Just sit in the car.
My head, is it bleeding? Can you see?
No, your
where
head's
you
not bleeding. There's
smashed
nothing
my
on your head.
No, you smashed my head on that wood. Yes, you did. You smashed my
Can you
head.
sit in the truck, please?
Please, we're asking nicely, ma'am. Just so we can roll the window down so we don't get hit, so you don't get hit. That's all we're trying to do.
Are you in
Why
time?
can't I just stand?
Because we're in
gonna let
traffic.
We're gonna let you stand once we get all this figured out. but you got to help
There's
us
nothing
out.
to figure out.
Well, there
Everybody
is.
knows you've been trying to arrest me.
Who is? This is the first time I ever meet you. What are you looking at?
Okay, that's Ron DeSantis. Who's Vandy Samantha Quinn.
Who?
Ask Governor Ron DeSantis who Vandy Samantha Quinn is.
Okay.
Who's been walking around West Palm where they're kicking me out of every resort I'm in and telling me I don't have credit.
All right. Well, we want to help you, honey. Come on.
Can I just sit in the shade somewhere?
Well, if you sit, you slide over. We'll open up the other side.
Shade, and I know it.
We'll open up the other side.
Yeah, and it's shady inside with air conditioning.
It's not going to be shade.
I don't know, the manager said to give it to her.
Okay.
Can I please have my shade?
From a legal perspective, the woman's actions involve several violations under Florida law, each with specific penalties. Public intoxication and disorderly conduct, as outlined in Chapter 856 of the Florida statutes, can result in misdemeanor charges, punishable by up to 60 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. Her theft of a can of beer, falling under Chapter 812, is considered petty theft if the value is less than $100, which is a first-degree misdemeanor carrying up to 1 year in jail and a $1,000 fine. If the value exceeds $100, it can be classified as grand theft, which may lead to felony charges with penalties ranging from 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine for theft over $300 but less than $20,000. Additionally, under Chapter 810, trespassing charges can result in a second-degree misdemeanor with penalties of up to 60 days in jail and a $500 fine, or a first-degree misdemeanor if the trespassing is accompanied by other violations, potentially leading to up to 1 year in jail and a $1,000 fine.
이 민첩한 포식자들은 생존을 위해 타자가 많은 지역을 피해 다니기도 합니다.
August 10th, 2022. Inside a super Target in California. The scene looked almost surreal. 2 shopping carts piled high with groceries, a sleek Porsche parked just outside, and a woman, confident, composed, walking right past the registers. No beep, no bagging clerk, no payment.
From July 29th, and then the other one.
Okay, so those
is
are the only
added
2 we're
reception.
addressing today.
Right.
Okay.
If you want to just proceed with this one right now, the one from today, we can. If you want to wait for the statement from this one.
It doesn't
which
matter.
I previously done.
If you have that together,
I don't have the
I'll take
statement.
them both.
I just have the intent.
You witnessed everything? Saw it?
This.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so yeah, if you want
Well,
to... Right.
The other one, I have clear as day footage of her not even touching a check link.
Right.
She didn't pay for anything in that.
Well, you know, if you'd like to, if you want to come out with me, we'll talk to her. Or if you'd like to speak to her at any time, you're more than welcome to. She's requesting that.
Okay.
Do the trespass and everything. If you want to ask her about the other day, or she'll ask you.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll say something to you.
Loss prevention staff had seen her before. This wasn't her first visit, and it wasn't her first escape. On this day, they watched as she filled 2 carts with premium items. Then, without hesitation, pushed both right out the exit straight toward her Porsche. That's when security closed in. They stopped her at the vehicle, caught in the act unloading thousands of dollars in stolen groceries into the back of her luxury car.
All right.
Hey, how's it going?
You stay in there.
Can I please talk to you?
Yeah, I'm here to talk. So just before we even start, in order for me to even be able to call the police or do anything like this, make any type of detainment, I have to have a full investigation of information that has no wiggle room, okay? So when you were here on the 29th, I also know you were here yesterday and you did absolutely nothing. I watched you the whole time that you were here. You were here. I have your plate. I have pictures of your plates. I have movements the entire time you're in the store. But on the 29th when you were here of July, and you made the selections of the LOL supply, of the LOL dolls and things along those lines. So the footage that I have is of your doppelganger. It's not of you.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay.
I can't recall being here yesterday.
That's fine.
That was the photo I showed you also. You identified as being yourself too.
That's definitely me.
Okay.
I'm more than willing to pay everything that you have, and even if I have to pay a fine. But I'm just not in the right state of my mind because I've gone through a procedure and I'm on some medication. You can check my.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. So in regards to the making of the payments, I'm not trying to be mean about this, right? Unfortunately, at this point, it has to go through court proceedings, right? However, if you're not feeling well and things along those lines, please let them know because there are resources that are.
Before you put anything up, I'll need to get photographs and all that as well. Okay. So I'm assuming if you want to tell me yay, nay, I'm assuming yes.
Absolutely. This is not mine. That's her
That is
personal
her purse
belongings.
right
this
now.
This is all of our
Just set that up on the front for right now.
This is also ours. This is also ours. This
So everything in here is yours?
Ours. Yes, this is all us.
Okay.
Very consistent with the stuff that she's previously stolen as well. That's all us. That's all our brand. I don't even sell it anywhere else.
She's got an entire car full.
Yes. Yes.
If you're good on this, I can hand it to her and you can go do your thing if you're good with it.
When asked for an explanation, she didn't run, she didn't fight. Instead, she said, "I forgot my purse. It was a mistake." She even offered to pay on the spot, begged to keep things quiet. Despite her attempts to resolve the situation amicably, the store decided to proceed with legal action, leading to her arrest.
I'm willing to pay everything that you have, and even if I have to pay a fine. But I'm just not in the right state of my mind because I've gone through a procedure and I'm on some medication. You can check my.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. So in regards to the making of the payments, I'm not trying to be mean about this, right? Unfortunately, at this point, it has to go through court proceedings, right? However, if you're not feeling well and things along those lines, please let them know because there are resources that are available for you and things like that, right?
Yeah,
just be honest about everything because that's what's going to indicate what's going to happen moving forward. So saying that maybe you weren't here or that you didn't do these things, I have footage of them.
It sounds, and I have not denied that I have been here, but like when you said I was here yesterday, I can't even recall being here.
Not yesterday,
to be perfectly honest with you.
The 29th.
She was here yesterday.
Oh, was it
She
yesterday?
just didn't
I'm
do
sorry.
anything. I was just using that in this. You parked you parked right over there. You walked in the store, looked at kids' shoes, walked around the store for a literal minute and a half, and then exited the store again.
I don't remember.
And that's perfectly fine. And if you don't remember that, then I would suggest that you let somebody know that.
I really, really would appreciate if I can go ahead and pay for all the losses that you guys have had because of my situation. And if we don't take it to the jail, I have 4 children, and I'm really sorry that I've caused this.
Yeah.
But I'm more than happy to just pay the loss and whatever fine I have to pay and not having to deal with jail or anything because I feel like because of my situation it's probably going to get even worse. And if there is a way to settle this, I would really, really appreciate it.
Unfortunately, the best way that this is going to get paid is through restitution at this point. There will be an opportunity for you to pay it back and maybe some type of closure on the case through that, but prior incidents and you literally just...
Charges filed. Grand theft felonies, over $950. Repeat offense enhancement pending. She was arrested, booked, and eventually sentenced to 3 months of probation. But here's the kicker. Just 2 months later, she was arrested for another theft-related incident. Details were sealed, but her second arrest sent a clear message. This wasn't a one-time lapse in judgment. It was a pattern.
Walked out the door with $1,000 of merchandise today.
All right. So before we talk, I just need to read your rights, okay? So you understand. All right. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to an attorney present now or at any time during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you without cost. If you talk to me, you will have the right to stop answering questions or speak to an attorney at any time. Do you understand these rights as explained? And will you talk to me? You willing to speak with me? Sure. So what's going on today? We got the call.
Yeah.
Hitting the walls and other objects.
Just going through something. I did not mean to shoplift. I totally realized that I didn't bring my purse. I was coming in here and I was going to go back and have someone come in and help me out and pay for everything. And I'm more than happy to do that.
How many items did you bring with you?
I don't even know. I'm not in the right state of my mind.
Okay.
Just recently.
So obviously there's several large. I mean, what did you grab that you remember from the store?
I remember a large pay for it altogether, and I just realized that I need to have someone come and help me, and I was just about to go in and have someone come and take me back and help me out.
Help you to pay for everything you just took out of the store and loaded up? Okay. The items on the back seat belong to Target. I have a Target employee here. All right. If you're all right, I'm going to have them retrieve their items in the back. Is it a back seat? Are you okay with? Here's the deal. The store wants to prosecute. Okay. So they wish to prosecute. So you are under arrest for retail theft. Okay. Your purse is in there. They can't take medications into the jail or anything like that. Do you want your purse with you?
Yes.
You have your ID in your purse. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna bring the purse back, and then I'll get the ID out. I have to make sure there's no weapons or anything inside.
My children are the phone.
Are they? Father? Anybody we can call about the car?
Yes, I can call.
Oh well. Okay. We'll get to that information in just a moment.
In California, theft and shoplifting penalties are specified under various penal code sections. Penal Code Section 484 defines theft and distinguishes between petty theft and grand theft based on the value of the stolen property. Penal Code Section 400.2 addresses petty theft, involving property valued at less than $950. Offenders convicted of petty theft can face up to 6 months in county jail and/or a fine of up to $1,000. Repeat offenders or those with prior theft convictions may encounter more severe penalties. Code Section 487 covers grand theft, which pertains to property valued at $950 or more. Grand theft is classified as a felony, punishable by 16 months to 3 years in state prison and/or fines up to $10,000, with the severity of the penalty varying based on the circumstances of the theft. Additionally, Penal Code Section 666 addresses repeat theft offenders, imposing enhanced penalties such as felony charges and extended prison sentences, potentially up to 3 years, along with increased fines and restitution requirements. These penalties highlight California's focus on the value of stolen property and the offender's criminal history in determining appropriate legal consequences. All right, fellas, what do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting and educational contents in the future. Thanks for your support.